The secret to self-control. Master your mind and willpower. Have you ever struggled with self-control? Whether it's resisting junk food, staying off social media, or sticking to a workout plan, we all face moments of weakness. But what if I told you that self-control isn't just about willpower? The real secret lies in psychology, and today, we're diving deep into how you can master self-control and take charge of your life. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss powerful insights on psychology and mindset. What is self-control? Self-control is the ability to regulate thoughts, emotions, and behaviors in order to achieve long-term goals. It's what keeps you from hitting the snooze button, overspending, or giving in to distractions. But did you know that self-control isn't just about trying harder? It's actually a skill that can be trained and improved. The science behind self-control. Your brain has two main forces at play when it comes to self-control: the prefrontal cortex and the limbic system. The prefrontal cortex is like a wise mentor, helping you make rational decisions and think about the future. Meanwhile, the limbic system is all about instant gratification. It wants pleasure, comfort, and quick rewards. When self-control fails, it's usually because the limbic system overpowers the prefrontal cortex. This is why it feels so hard to resist temptations. The brain is wired to seek rewards. But don't worry, there are proven psychological techniques to strengthen self-control. The 5 powerful secrets to self-control. Let's break down 5 powerful strategies to improve self-control and discipline. 1. Remove temptations. One of the most effective ways to strengthen self-control is to eliminate temptations before they become a problem. Studies have shown that the fewer temptations you expose yourself to, the less willpower you need to resist them. Willpower is a limited resource, and constantly fighting off distractions or unhealthy choices can be mentally exhausting. A smarter approach is to design your environment in a way that supports your goals. If you're trying to eat healthier, remove junk food from your home or place it somewhere out of sight, making it less convenient to reach for. If you struggle with distractions while working or studying, keep your phone in another room or use apps that block social media during focus hours. By reducing the number of decisions you have to make in moments of weakness, you naturally make self-discipline easier. Instead of relying on willpower alone, set yourself up for success by removing obstacles that stand in the way of your goals. 2. Use the 10-minute rule. When you experience a strong urge, whether it's for junk food, social media, or any other habit you're trying to control, a powerful technique to use is the 10-minute rule. Instead of acting on the impulse immediately, tell yourself, "I'll wait for 10 minutes, and if I still want it after that, I can have it." This simple delay works because it allows your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for rational decision-making and self-control, to take over. Impulses are often driven by the limbic system, which craves instant gratification. However, when you introduce a short waiting period, you give your brain time to override the emotional urge and make a more thoughtful decision. Studies show that cravings and temptations often peak and then fade if they are not immediately satisfied. By distracting yourself for just 10 minutes, whether by taking a walk, drinking a glass of water, or engaging in another activity, you reduce the intensity of the desire and make it easier to resist. Over time, practicing this technique strengthens your self-control, making it a valuable tool for breaking bad habits and building healthier ones. 3. Train your willpower like a muscle. Self-control functions much like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. Just as lifting small weights consistently leads to greater strength over time, practicing self-discipline in small ways gradually enhances your ability to resist larger temptations. Begin with simple, manageable challenges that require a bit of restraint but are not overwhelming. For instance, commit to making your bed every morning, resisting the urge to hit the snooze button, or setting a timer to stay off social media for an hour. These seemingly small acts of discipline help train your brain to delay gratification and build mental resilience. As you successfully conquer these minor challenges, your self-control strengthens, making it easier to tackle bigger temptations, such as resisting unhealthy foods, staying committed to long-term goals, or maintaining focus on important tasks. Over time, these small habits accumulate, transforming self-control from something that feels exhausting into a natural and automatic part of your mindset. 4. Use if-then planning. One of the most effective psychological techniques for improving self-control is if-then planning, a strategy that helps you prepare for moments of temptation in advance rather than relying on willpower alone. Instead of making a tough decision in the heat of the moment, you establish a clear plan beforehand, making self-discipline much easier to maintain. Here's how it works. Identify a specific situation where you typically struggle with self-control, then create a predetermined response. For example, if I feel tempted to snack late at night, then I will drink a glass of water instead. Or, if I feel the urge to scroll through social media while working, then I will take a short walk instead. By having a set response ready, you eliminate decision fatigue, which occurs when your brain becomes overwhelmed by too many choices, leading to impulsive behavior. If then planning shifts your focus from resisting temptation to following a simple rule, making self-control feel effortless. Over time, these automatic responses become ingrained habits, strengthening your ability to stay disciplined without constantly battling your impulses. 5. Focus on your why. When you link your actions to a meaningful goal, self-control becomes far more manageable. Take a moment to reflect on your deeper motivations. Why do I want to develop self-discipline? Is it to improve my health, advance in my career, strengthen my relationships, or create a better future for myself? When your efforts are driven by a strong purpose, resisting short-term temptations feels less like deprivation and more like a step toward something greater. Ultimately, mastering self-control isn't just about sheer willpower. It's about strategically shaping your environment, training your mind, and applying proven psychological techniques. Start with small, consistent changes, build on them over time, and watch as self-discipline transforms from a struggle into a natural part of your daily life. Which of these tips will you try first? Let me know in the comments. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more psychology-based strategies to improve your mindset. See you in the next video.